I'm on the GRZY, yeah. I'm on the GRZY. Yeah, I'm on the GRZY, yeah. I'm on the
Good afternoon. So what is today? Today is Friday. I always start with the day. Today is Friday. June 19th. Juneteenth. Wild day. So Juneteenth, in case you're not in America, in the US, Juneteenth is commemorated as the official end to slavery. Story being, in America, they had the Civil War to bring an end to slavery. And the North, which was anti-slavery, wins the war. The rest of the South, particularly Texas, says, fuck it, come make us. And so it takes, I think it's either 18 or 24 months or so for the army to travel throughout the South and actually make sure there's an end to slavery by getting to Texas. It's the last stop. And in Texas, they started celebrating that date. And now I think it is of 4 years ago, it's an official US holiday. So today, I am not working. It is Juneteenth. Anyway, I'm having a Love City brew, Philadelphia's own. Check it out. They're here in Manayunk. I'm in Manayunk. It's really not bad. Check them out. They're on Main Street in Manayunk. Anyway, you know what I'm going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about my own liberation. How about that? And sometimes I think you have to liberate yourself. In these new times, nobody's going to come and set you free. I think I've been having a hard time. Particularly, I think I've been giving myself a hard time. Sometimes you give yourself a hard time. You've got these goals, expectations, and things for yourself. And you want to succeed and you want to impress. And sometimes when you don't, quite frankly, you can hurt your feelings. Everybody's got feelings. So how do you guard your mind, your psychographic presence? Like, how do you stay grounded? Anyway, there's a lot of things you can do, and I'm sure people have lots of answers for that. That's not really my point. So much of my life has been wound up in a career, you know? Everybody's got a master, they say. When you're young, you've got your parents who you have to please, and a lot of your reality is shaped by whether or not they're happy with you. And then you grow up. Then you get new masters. You think you're independent, but whether it be a boss, a client, an investor, there's all these new masters. And maybe that's the title for today. No masters. And unfortunately, you got to do that for yourself. I don't think anybody's going to come and save you. I think, fortunately, we live in a capitalist society. I think we live in a maybe a representative democracy. One could debate the extent to which we are democratic. But I don't think anyone debates whether or not we are capitalists. I think that's a national religion in the US. It's our capitalism. And it seems as if here in the US, that is, one's liberty is determined by whether you are with or without capital. So it makes sense that this capitalist journey, your success or failure there within, determines your liberty. And I think that's the point of this whole show. Recognition of that in context of being Black American people. So there's something specific about being Black American. So there's something specific about being Black and American in the context of liberty and capital. Historically, we've been denied both literally, physically, systemically, all the lees. I think in response to that, so much of my journey has been, at least in spirit, an attempt to make up or make good I've not always been successful. Many reasons. And I don't mourn. And in a lot of ways, in most brass tacks ways, I've been successful, and I've enjoyed and I've succeeded in ways that really go beyond money, just in terms of life satisfaction and all the things. So I don't mourn or feel sorry for myself. But I think I more or less recognize that there's a journey ahead. There's a journey ahead. Anyway, I'm blabbing on. I think all that to say is maybe the upshot of that is get that money, man. If you're watching this, get that money, man. If you're hearing this, get that money, man. I understand we need to heal, and we need to do all of those things. But in order to secure that space, sometimes you gotta get that money. Get the money. Here's the real message. Here's the real message. You listening? The real message is get the money and don't give it back. No Gucci's or Louis or anything. No Bentleys. None of those fucking leaves. Get the money. Don't give it back. Anyway, it's Juneteenth. Celebrate your freedom. Hold on to your liberty. Stay on your grind. And keep on the GRZY.